Hey, what's going on, everybody? Once again, this is the man who's a little bit weird with the gray beard, Kirby.
And this is the only one and only dressed lady, Blue.
How everybody doing tonight? It's Monday, day after Father's Day.
And if you're doing horrible, we really could care less. But hopefully we'll be able to cheer you up. And if not,
well, we can't help that. Anyway, you know what? I don't mean to be this blunt, but sis, given how our last show went, listen, I want to apologize. We let the show run too long.
About 35 minutes up to 40 minutes.
I think the show ran about like 25 minutes too long.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody who did comment and take a view of the clip that we were able to put up on Friday. We graciously appreciate that.
And for those who didn't comment,
hey, listen,
we do know where you live.
Hey, stop Facebook stalking, all right?
Yes.
If you're looking at it, we're going to bring up some things slightly relevant to your life.
We don't do peepers.
Listen.
We don't do creepers.
Right down there, look right down there. If you look right down there. It says comment. Don't be afraid to comment. We don't judge people. We don't. Well, I wanna just zoom right into this. Kind of like, a good porn should go right into the action.
Yes.
Like, we don't need no build
story,
up or nothing. So
just
let's get right into tonight's show.
I mean, by the way, for the record, I don't watch porn.
No, I don't watch it either.
We're lying, guys.
Of course we're lying. You know we do. Anyway, let's go right into it. On the heels of Father's Day, I think we had a couple of pretty good Father's Day stories. Sis, I'll let you go ahead first with yours.
Well, I have a couple. What you want to hear? The streaking, my lovely poem my daddy taught me, or well, first off, let's go with the streaking.
All right, well, let's do the streaking story.
Well, of course, as y'all know, well, by the way, shout out to my brother Mike for this. My parents had 7 of us. So, of course, my mom was a hardworking mom. My dad worked during the day. Well,
hold on one second. Y'all didn't see it on the last show. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Higgins for dealing with this.
Yeah.
You deserve some sort of sainthood or something.
First off,
I'm going to call the Pope for that.
First off, compared to the other 7 they got, I'm an angel, okay? I'm a saint, all right?
Can we get on with the topic?
Whatever. Screw you guys.
Let's get on to the topic.
Anyway, yeah, so it was one night, my brother and sister decided to have a wild night while my mom was at work. Mm-hmm. So my dad's upstairs asleep, and they decided they just want to do, a little streaking. Well, first up was my oldest brother, Stanley. Now, I guess Stanley thought he was a boss, considering he was the only one in shape, and he actually jogs down the street, just nice, smoothly jogging, swinging left and right. Up next was my brother Joseph, and I guess that's around when my dad realized what was going on before he came out yelling, "Mike, Joe, get back here! Get your asses in here!" But, and of course my mother says, "Well, where was I?" At work.
So, you guys actually went streaking in your neighborhood.
You only live once, bro. YOLO.
And I thought I did some weird things when I was younger. But well, my father's story. For those who don't know, unfortunately, my father passed away when I was 5 years old. But he was able to fit a lot of things in that short time frame, and I was 4, and my parents took me to the zoo. And, they got me all dressed up, and I actually had on a pair of white, yellow, and brown tube socks. Mom, I don't know why you dressed me like that. I know it was the 80s, but still, that was... Really?
It was the latest thing, bro.
I don't care. And
I think you look just so adorable.
And then, back then your shorts weren't long, so I had on these long ass tube socks with some fucking coochie cutters on. This I'm glad. If you and my family and you watching this and you got that picture, if that picture get out,
post a picture. I will gladly pay you guys if you post a picture. It will warm my heart and soul if you post that picture.
What the hell is wrong with you, yo?
Everything.
But anyway,
as much as he talks about me, please post that picture.
We're at the zoo and we go to the petting area and I saw a sheep for the first time. And I was like, yo, I ain't fucking with that sheep, yo. I'm not touching that sheep. And my dad was like, come on, son, pet the sheep. And I'm like, no, right? And I mean, I went into conniption. Like, this is one of, like, few, like, real big childhood memories that I have. I, like, literally had a flip out. And my dad picked me up and took me next to the damn sheep. And my mom, you dead wrong, yo. Dead wrong. Instead of my mother helping her son, she's sitting there with the camera snapping pictures of me looking petrified, petting the sheep. Yo, I swear, it's the reason why today I don't like sheep. I don't go near them. I don't want to go near them. Like, I barely like wearing cotton because of that shit, yo. Cotton and wool. Like, yo, I can't do it.
Hey, do we still have time for one more story?
Yeah, we got time for one more story.
Well, of course, you all know I'm not very too fond of cops or Johnny Law.
Not too fond of cops. Miss NWA, you might as well wear a shirt that say fuck the police.
Oh, fuck the police. Anyway.
Once again, in case you missed the first episode, I'd like to once again give a disclaimer. The views and points that are expressed by this woman right here are not necessarily mine. So when y'all decide to come, I ain't got.
And if you need to be looking for me, I'll be at 4137 West Girard Avenue. Apartment 3.
But go ahead, sis. Get the
Anyway, well, I'm not gonna lie. My dad has a bit of a health problem. He's a diabetic, and well, he still does his thing. He still does his following thing. Like, one of the things he likes to do is go fishing over in Atlantic City. Well, it just so happens the same time he will be going fishing or on his way home for fishing. My mom had to be at work. So, you know, it was one night, just chilling. My doorbell rings. I go answer it. There's cops at the door. And the first thing that runs to my mind is, oh shit, what did I do this week? But instead they ask me, do you know a Stanley Higgins? I say, yeah, no for him. They tell me, Stanley Higgins Jr. or something. Well, my dad. And he says, does he have medicine or something? I'm like, why? What's going on? I was panicking. And, I see my dad. He's limping up the steps. And they say that he needed his medicine, that he's a diabetic. So I quickly, I'm opening up the door, helping my dad in. Cops say, take care. The moment the door closes, my dad shouts out like he got a burst of energy. He says, suckers. Looks at me and says, I had to rush home to get your mom to work, so I sped through a couple of lines. Cool points for that one, Dad. And y'all wonder where I get all my pranks and stuff from. Love you.
You are officially my hero, Mr. Higgins. You dealt with that. And yo, sainthood, man. I'm telling you, sainthood, you deserve it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick little break or whatever, get reset up. We have a very interesting topic tonight for you guys, so just hold on. We'll be right back with the second part of our show.
And if you try to leave, we'll shoot you in your kneecaps.
Stop threatening the viewing audience, sis. Lord, again, the views expressed by this one right here are not necessarily mine.
Don't try to tell on me. I'll find you. Am I telling the truth? We'll be back.
And I'm stuck with